What's good, y'all? Yeah, I know the table is always a mess. It's always a lot going on now. See, I cannot make it up. I'm trying to come out of Bigo and it's a trip because this message that's on the table, I had started it on Bigo yesterday. I want to say, man, last night, my night owl. This was the night owl message, and I couldn't do it because that lady had her midnight run at midnight. Literally had to go to the bathroom, and I hope she don't interrupt our video today because I'm telling you, it gets hard for me to sneak on and do my videos. That's why y'all don't see me so much. Cause the work, y'all, every day I'm hustling. Real shit. It is not for play. Every day I'm hustling. So let's see what's on Spirit Radio, shall we? I said, let me change up my camera view. We've been rocking with one of the little tabletops. I said, let me get with the real shit here. Quit playing. So, as y'all can see, we have a row of cards. All these cards right here came out. Now, I know a lot of y'all don't get all the cards, but I do. Spirit be trying to show me something, I guess. So I take them. All of those came out, y'all, for this karma. Let's talk about it. We have somebody that's dirt digging. I'm trying to get familiar with the camera, y'all. Somebody who's dirt digging and feeling guilty right now. Let's see how that works. Okay. Too close. Regret, remorse, guilt. Y'all, I'm telling you, I'm just not good with this damn camera because they were being greedy. They were doing things in excess. They were just doing too much. They wanted their cake and the cookies and the bacon and the eggs and the strawberries. Look, they wanted just everything. When they had a spiritual gift, that's you, collective. When they had a spiritual gift, like they still wanted all this other shit. And you too. Just greedy. Followed by the Cancer energy. Now y'all know the Cancer card in tarot is the Chariot. But on this card, we see how the sign of Cancer is ruled by the moon. So is this now given moon energy? we got moon energy coming from this person. Like this is what's going on behind the scenes and you don't know it. This is what's being hidden. That somebody's dirt digging because they're feeling guilt. What they looking for? That's the question. What what they looking for while they going through their karma? Because all of these cards came out to clarify that karma card. Hey, critter. I didn't mean for you to jump ship, but I had to get on here before you know who calls me. I got to get my numbers up. Hey, for those of y'all who are already in the building, can y'all just go on ahead and subscribe to somebody that got a good cause and a good message? Believe me when I tell you. Thank you in advance. Oh, are you? Wow. See, because this is what it's all about right now for somebody. Somebody wants this romance. Somebody wants to come back in and date you, but they are temptation, energy, emotional pull, butterflies, intimacy brewing. Somebody's feeling this emotional pull to you as they go through their karma. But see, this dirt digging energy, they trying to be nosy. Oh yeah, now they want to know what's going on in your life. They want to know what you got going on. Because what they got going on got them feeling this remorse and this regret. Because they wanted an excess. They wanted more than they could chew. Wow. Y'all remember that saying? When somebody bit off more than they can chew? Somebody wants to know who's in your life, collective. They do. Because they want to come back in. Y'all know we've been talking about this. They want back in. After it came out, the game is over. But wait a minute. Now, I don't know if y'all remember, oh my God, when I was, I think this was the story I was telling Biga about somebody possibly committing, S and then IDE. That could be the witch that's gone, y'all. That's what Spirit just told me. Okay, we gon' That ring light is killing me, y'all. Let me see if I can fix that. Y'all know I love my mood light. Yeah, let's see if that works. Collective. We have an illusionist at the bottom of the deck. Now see, this is the reason why we cannot trust a past energy, because they are straight up. Look, they a magician. They like to do magic. They like to pull tricks out of the hat. Somebody who, a jokester, a prankster. Maybe somebody's coming in thinking they gonna do a magic trick with you. They gonna pull out this relationship that's over out of that hat. They said they want to be in your life still because they see you with these spiritual gifts. But I'm almost kind of feeling like that Chariot energy with the Cancer energy, they on their way back to you, collective. They on their way back to you. Because maybe they not getting no information on you right now. That dirt digging, they not coming up with nothing. All they seeing is you in this contentment energy. You happy. You connected to the divine. You in this all love and light. Look, surrounding your energy. You in your love and light. Oh my goodness. And this is somebody who may have snapped, y'all. Now, didn't we see the illusionist? This might be somebody who done snapped, y'all. Oh my goodness. This card says, unhinged, instability, crazy. Oh my God, y'all. This person who's going through karma, that's feeling guilt and remorse, they are unhinged. Somebody done snatched their hair out in this picture. Wow. They done snatched their hair out. They're losing it. And that's why they're coming in on that Chariot. Okay. Okay, Spirit. Spirit gave me these. Looks like 3 cards for that gossip card. Oh, no, it's 4 cards. 4 cards for the gossip. See, because I didn't run it back. We just jumped right in. Collective, I gotta say my prayer. Angels, ancestors, and guides, thank you so much for your covering and your protection as I channel these messages for the collective. Anybody known or unknown, sending any negative energy my way, return it back to the sender, Spirit, and bind it to them 1,000-fold. So mote it be. In the Most High God's name, we pray. Ashe, Ashe. Collective. Okay, so the energy that originally came out is that this was already written in the Akashic records to happen, that this illusionist would go through their karma for doing all that spell, all those magic tricks, you know, on people, and possibly thinking that it wouldn't come back on them. Now it's coming back on them, collective. That's why they feeling the guilt and the remorse, because they just was doing too much. You know, once they discovered that they had this power, now they were being greedy. They were overindulging. They had become a gluttonous. You know, so now that you're gone, or let's just say you left and you transformed, you know, you became this light being. You became this light worker. You're happy in your life. You connected to the divine. You prayed up. Believe me when I tell you, divine energy. You have hidden knowledge. Look, you over here, look, connected to the sacred text. You see what I'm saying? Dang, even that little glare is horrible. Let's try to do that. You connected to the sacred text. People are talking about this now, right? With this gossip card. People are talking about how you done changed. You know, you this healer, this angelic being. People see you walking in your light. You know, and this past person, probably shitted on you, right? And they're getting their karma. Okay. And then the fourth card that came out was game over. This is the reason why we got to clarify. But I know y'all heard me when I first walked in talking about how that might be the karmic, the actual witch that has left the building. Because on this card it says, well, I don't want to say the D word, but end of tyranny. Oh, right, end of tyranny. They said, ding dong, the witch is D. The witch is D. E. A. So this is the reason why this person want to come back for this romance. Let's see what these four cards are, y'all, for the gossip. Somebody is now playing the victim. They're experiencing grief and sadness in their life right now. Is it because they lost the karmic? The karmic passed away? Oh my God, look at Source. The divine stepping in, the Most High God. In cahoots, secret collaboration, dark, hold on, dark alliance. Wow. Dark alliance, followed by, oh my God, not the gossip card coming out to clarify the gossip card. Trash talk and lies. See, here go the story, y'all. Are you ready? Here's the story. So, this person that's stealing your energy, they're grieving right now because they done lost somebody. It's a lot of talk going on. They done lost somebody. The witch, whoever the dark witch was, because this was a dark alliance, right? They were, wait a minute, secret collaboration. They were in cahoots with a witch. And how did this person think that they were gonna have their cake and eat it too with you? I don't know how they thought that, but this is somebody who is now grieving and feeling sorry. Remember, with the guilt and remorse over here in the first column, they said the person who they thought was better than you wound up passing away. And now the game is over. Now they can't get that money that I guess they was getting in the beginning, and when things were good, you know what I mean? Like when this witch was probably spoiling them and doing magic on them to make them think that they were better than you. Now that, look, Source, look, this could be Source calling somebody home. Doesn't that look like the hand? Thank you, Spirit. Wow, for that confirmation. Source done brought their hand down from the clouds and brought somebody up. But I mean, if they were a dark witch, wouldn't their soul be going down to the man downstairs? I don't know. But this is somebody who may have been called home. And now this person is grieving Now they feeling like the victim. Now their heart is broken. Because they was over here trash talking with this person about you. Oh, I see now. That's why it's hard for them to come back, because they done talked so much shit about you, collective, and told all these lies with this dark and secret collaboration that they had with this witch. Yeah, they was bashing you. Yeah, that's what I just heard. Bottom of the deck, this illusionist. You see how the illusionist chose a witch? So they thought that was their match. But that witch was a dark witch. They were the dark witch. And you might be a little witchy, collective. Wow, Spirit's giving me a card from the top and the bottom. Now the one from the top is just a couple. But the ones from the bottom, I'm not. Come on, Spirit. See, this is the rest of the story right here. Let's see what these two cards say. Oh, okay, 3 cards. 3 cards. Liar. Somebody was a liar. Was it this witch, this dark witch? See, here we go. The dark witch who was speaking ill on your name. Caution, warning, danger. Ooh. Aquarius energy. Oh my goodness. Spirit, this is a lot. Ooh. Spirit said, yes, it is a lot. Because I think that Spirit is trying to warn you about this past person who's about to come back in being a liar still. They gonna come in trying to tell you they didn't do nothing. And they probably gonna blame it all on this dark witch. They gonna try to act like they didn't have no parts in none of the spell work against you. Welcome in, Annette. Welcome in. They gonna try to come in lying still, because this is a liar. Remember, Spirit showed us they're an illusionist. They like to do magic tricks. They do. Wow, that's why they got with that witch. They had a real live one. But now Spirit is saying that this liar could want to heal things with you now in that Aquarius energy, because the Star card is somebody that wants to heal. Right here, y'all. I'm talking about the cards in this column. Right here. Spirit just gave us these 3. But see, and then the book fell out from the bottom. The book fell out from the bottom. Let's see what the book says, y'all, okay? Ooh, Spirit. This card says charlatan, deceptive, trickster, fraud. What I tell y'all? Y'all can't trust this person. Y'all cannot trust this person. That's why Spirit said caution, warning, danger, followed by Spiritual rank. That's you, collective. This fraud, this charlatan is trying to come in towards someone of high ranking, of high spiritual ranking. That would be you, collective, because they know you are in this abundance energy. We cannot make it up, y'all. It's been coming out in all the reads. You have money coming in. You about to have that bag. You are very lucky right now. You in your winning season, collective. And this person, here they go. Right? Trying to run back to you. But I really feel like Spirit wants you to run. Danger. Collective danger. Warning. Run. Run from this person. Because they only trying to come in because they see you abundant right now. Quagmire. We got the Quagmire card. I've been hearing Kev talking about a quagmire, entrapment, setup. Ooh. This person trying to set you up, collective. They're trying to set you up. Now, wait a minute. I think they're trying to set themselves up. Look, stand here. Stand here. Wow, this is a setup. Next card. Look at the book. The book is telling the story. The book is telling the story, y'all. Somebody's scared. Somebody's scared. Why are they scared? Why are they scared now that they thinking about trying to trap you? Technology, electronics, internet, computers. We got to get a little bit more. Hold on, a little bit more. Scorpio. Scorpio. Welcome, Luna Moon. Welcome, welcome. Oh man, optimism. There it is. Somebody hoping, wishing, and praying that they could keep. You know what? Okay, I see. So this liar that's coming into your energy, collective. Right here. It came out first card. They are a fraud. They are a charlatan. These are the three cards that Spirit threw out of the deck first. Then gave me this book that I just went through. Last card out is they crossing their fingers. They nervous and scared because they know that you gonna be able to see that they are charlatan. They're a fraud. Remember, the first card at the bottom of the deck was the illusionist. They are an illusionist. They're a trickster. Yeah, I do. You see that now? Exactly. And that ain't even showing y'all all the cards. Like you see my hand right here. There's stuff over here on the other side. Like there's stuff on the other side, y'all. Yeah, on the bed, in a damn crate, or whatever this little bin. You know, believe me, and that be the magic of it too. Like when Spirit be calling me to grab a specific deck, you know. That's where the real magic happens for me. Like with all these damn decks, Spirit will be like, get that one, grab that one. You know what? It's amazing. But back to the story, y'all. So I'm using the Intuitive Kev extra deck. Look, everybody using this one now, and it done came out that this person that's coming back into your energy is a liar. Okay, y'all? And spirit is like caution, warning, danger, danger. They want to come in, they want to come back to the star seed, Aquarius energy. But see, y'all know when we get the cards that give the signs represent other things in tarot. So Aquarius energy is the star card. So see, you collective could be this star. That spirit is like caution, warning, this person is a liar. This person is a liar, right? They gonna come in lying to you, trying to get back in. And then the next book of cards, when these 3 cards fell out, spirit gave me all of these. And the first card out the book is the charlatan, the fraudster. So we know spirit is like, look, I told you they a liar. Okay? What more can I say? They a liar, and they over here trying to play the victim. They going through a lot right now. They just lost their karmic, possible, DEATH. That done happen because somebody done been called home. Source done stepped in here. Y'all been doing too much. Look right here. Y'all been doing too much. You and this damn witch. Which is the reason why they over here now feeling the guilt and the regret. Because they was over here doing all this shit with this witch who done passed on. Look, here go the card right here, game over. Spirit told me to keep this card, remember? Oh Lord, there she go. There she go. Yup. Damn, y'all. I can't take the call. All I can do is go rush over there. Ain't this some shit? I gotta go. Man, she be killing me. She be killing me, y'all. She killed a whole vibe. Yes, she do. But we already see what's happening, right? Somebody done experienced a death. And they grieving. And they about to come in lying. Okay? They about to come in putting on the show. Want to come back to the earth angel. Don't do it. I'll be back, y'all. See you soon. Love and light.